What's up, investors? It's the Russian dude, charitable livestream. Thanks so much for joining. Happy Saturday, happy end of July. Thank you once again so much for joining, and today during this livestream, as always, you will be asking me questions, I'll be answering them, and then we see where this conversation goes. And in the end, as always, we're just gonna donate money to Ukraine. Everything that we've collected through my Patreon, I'll just round up this number and add a little bit on top, and all of this will be donated to Ukraine at the end of the live stream. So for now, thanks so much for joining. Let me say hi to every single one of you personally who joined, who I see in the chat. So if you want me to say hi to you, just say hi to me in the chat. What's up, Eddie Berg? What's up, December Laughed? What's up, Anita K? What's up, Lipa? What's up, Nice Tiger? What's up, Alberto Leiva? What's up, Nice... Так, this one I already seen. What's up, Panzer van Kampen в Dauphine? What's up, Zoltan Darbos? What's up, everyone? Okay, so yes. Slava the Russian dude, Slava Ukraini, Geroям Slava. So basically, yes, hopefully you've been enjoying my most recent videos. It's been kinda good, the YouTube algorithm God's blessed me for the first time in 2 years. And I achieved some kind of interesting results, let's call it like this. Hopefully it continues, hopefully I can maintain this. But we see how it goes, because the most important part for me, obviously, is to keep these reports coming daily, to make them high quality, to improve the videos. I hope you also seen that some of my videos, they started being improved in, I would say, quality of the content. Like in the beginning, I was just talking, you know, right now I'm just adding like pictures, videos, wherever I'm talking about some specific area, specific shelling, specific advancement or anything like this. So like all these like small details. I've been also working a lot around my microphone to see how I can improve the sound quality, because no, it was peaking so much. This was one of the worst problems in the chat. You all been telling me the microphone is speaking. So yeah, I checked it, how to change it. I got some kind of results. And by the way, let me know how is the microphone right now. Hopefully it's not as bad. Okay, so who is going to receive money this time is asking Panzerkampfwagen Daphne. This time I will again send it to my Ukrainian family, if you all don't mind, because right now I would say every single one of them is not working. Like I have uncle, aunt, I have one cousin, two cousins, and all of these cousins, they have their own families already. One cousin, she already has 2 kids, so my Ukrainian side of the family became pretty big. And from all these people I just mentioned, I would say only maybe like 2 people are kinda working. One person maybe is like part-time, and then that's it. So unfortunately, this money we're gonna send them, we're gonna help them a lot. And all the previous money we've been sending already did help them a lot. It helped them with the credit card debt, with the credit card loans, with some other important, and I mean it, very important things. Like it's too personal to share, but just trust me on this one. So unless you don't mind, this time I'm gonna send again to my Ukrainian family, and this will help them a lot. Okay, so let's see who else is here. In the meantime, Lipa, what's up, Lipa? What's up, Dezo-kun? Guten Tag. What's up, Thomas Fall? What's up, Oglivis Stent? What's up, who is else? North Sask Live. Slava Ukraini, Geroям Slava. Enjoy your stream. Thanks so much for enjoying my stream. I am doing my best. But long story short, let's see what else. And yes, ask questions. Thank you so much for joining. All the new people are coming. Thank you so much for joining. The way this live stream is working, for those of you new joined, you just basically ask me the questions and I'll be just answering them. We'll be talking like, you know, like politics, no politics. We just talk like this to show that I'm a real person behind the camera. I'm not always wearing my yellow hoodie, as you can see. My background is not always blue. I have different clothes basically. And just so you and me, we get closer together just as a community. So next time you're gonna be watching some videos of mine, you will see that, okay, I spoke with this guy. He is kind of friendly, I hope. And this will just make you feel better watching my videos. And this will make me feel better knowing some people from my community almost personally. And we have already 20 euros from Thomas Fall. Thank you so much, Thomas Fall, for your donation. This is incredible. 20 euros. I still, if you remember my previous live stream, I was always overreacting to these donations because I had never received money on the internet like this in my life previously. So I'm not professional in reacting, but I just, from the bottom of my heart, saying thank you so much, Thomas Hall. And also $5 from Eddie Burke. Thanks so much, Eddie. I see you in the comments under almost every single video I'm making. I see you there. So thanks so much, Eddie, for commenting, contributing, sharing your feedback, and of course donating. So thank you so much. Okay, now let's see. The microphone is okay this time. Perfect. Why is the name of the channel asked Thomas Fall, the Russian dude? Perfect question. I am Russian. So despite the kind of bad reputation for Russians, I have the video on really quick before we continue. Michael also gave me €5. Michael, thanks so much for your donation. Incredible. Just thank you so much, Michael, for your €5 donation. I will need to see videos how to react to donations because I clearly cannot do it. Thanks so much. But back to the question why my channel name is the Russian dude, despite all what's happening right now. So once again, I'm Russian. I don't hide this fact. Like I maybe don't feel that much perfect good to be saying this out loud recently. I'm not ashamed of this. It is what it is, unfortunately. But for me, and I made the video about this already, if you want you can see it. I think the video called is like, do I love Russia and should you? Something like this. And so long story short, for me Russia is not the government. For me Russia is the people, is the relatives, are the friends, is the culture, is the everything, like traditions, all these kind of things. This is what Russia for me is. And for this reason, I'm not ashamed of my parents. I'm not cringing because of my friends. I don't hate my relatives. I follow my culture. For this reason, I'm still considering myself Russians no matter what. So luckily, I think I only met maybe 1-2 people who were kinda like, let's say so, neutral/negative according to their reaction whenever they learned that I'm Russian. It's not that they showed it. It's not like they're like, oh, you're Russian, go away. No, they did not do anything like this. It was just like you can see it in their like kind of eyes, how the face there changed. So the person asked me, so where are you from? I'm from Russia. And the guy became like speechless for a couple of seconds. It's like you see his eyes rolling around like, I'm like, okay, something like this. So, but besides these 2 examples, so far people are pretty friendly, everything is good. My hockey team, which we are doing right now, how it's called, my hockey team where I'm playing right now in Canada, the hockey team name is the Red Army. This hockey team was like created a long time before the war, obviously, and our jerseys, they literally say USSR, like these old traditional hockey USSR jerseys. We play with them. Some teams, they ask, so guys, why are you playing with these jerseys? Isn't it too obvious you shouldn't be playing with them? But we're like saying, well, we did it before the whole thing started. We even ordered new jerseys, but it is what it is for now. So long story short, maybe it's a misconception that people are like, oh, you're Russian, so you're bad or anything like this. But to be honest, I am as Russian. Since it whole thing started back in February, I have not yet met personally a person who was extremely negative towards me because of me being Russian. So far, that's it. That's why I'm called the Russian dude. Okay, hopefully it was good explanation, comprehensive explanation, but this is what it is. Dezakun, if you spend all the Patreon money to Ukraine, do you have money left for yourself and the time you invest into your excellent work? I do have my regular work, so this YouTube thing, I'm doing it in addition to my work. So yes, I do have another source of income. YouTube right now is like kinda, let's call it hobby, something that I always wanted to do, and now finally I'm able to do some kind of work, meaningful work on YouTube. So far it's not my main income right now. Besides Patreon, yes, there are also like PayPal donations. And by the way, all the links will be in the description if anyone wants you to donate to the PayPal, if anyone wants to join Patreon, or just by simply watching my videos. And yes, if you know, recently, last month, I think June 3rd, approximately June 3rd, almost 2 months ago, I did get monetized. YouTube was always rejecting my no, you cannot monetize, no, you cannot monetize. I also made a video about this, like 2-part series. First, it's like bad news everyone, and me with the sad face. And this is where I'm talking about that YouTube, it rejected me like 4 times. And then on the 5th attempt, it finally approved my monetization application. So I do get some like $5 per video or whatever, like from YouTube ads. So this is just like pocket money basically, okay? So yeah, don't worry, I do have other source of income, and I absolutely do not feel bad about donating every single dollar what I get from my Patreon, because this is the biggest part so far to my Ukrainian family. For me, this is extra money, but for them that's a lot of money that basically can support the entire family or even like 2 families. So I don't feel even close bad for just giving hundreds of dollars, because why not? It's so easy. Okay, Michael, evening bro, live your videos. Thanks so much, Michael. Love you, bro, for living my videos. And now, Luna Chu, where did you go? Okay, Luna Chu, I have a question. Why is Coca-Cola always warm in Russia? It tastes horrible warm, but they never keep it refrigerated. No idea, to be honest. The last time I drank Coca-Cola in Russia was 2017, 2016, something like this. And at that time, you know, we just buy it, bring it home, put it in the refrigerator, and it's cold, so no idea, unfortunately. Maybe it's related something with the Russian tea or whatever. By the way, here is the Russian tea. If you thought that I never drink Russian tea, here it is, Russian tea. Because, you know, like, if you wanna survive the poison attack, you need to drink poison a little bit every single day to increase your poison resistance, so eventually the poison will not work on you. So if you have Russian tea with you, cheers. But okay. The suspect. Hi, I feel shy, it's my first time watching you. Don't worry, you're just watching, like, I'm not asking you to be with me on camera, I'm not asking you to talk with me with the microphone. You just watch, don't worry, don't be shy at all, we're all friendly, extremely great and supportive community we have right here. Every single person who is joining this live stream is like perfect member of the community, squared, something like this. So don't worry, everyone is friendly. Say hi, everyone say hi to the suspect, and thanks so much for joining, don't be shy. Okay, so Brooklyn Stock Shop, great content, bro. Keep pushing, King. Thanks so much. Brooklyn Stock Shop, thanks so much. Eddie Berg, your stuff in the highlight of my day. For real, I mean, I guess that's what he meant. Yeah, thanks so much. I also do have many YouTube channels, not that much anymore, but in the past this was like 4 or 5 YouTube channels with also kind of daily updates. And this is, by the way, if anyone wanted to ask me this question, why I created this type of channel, here is the answer way in advance. So long story short, before making this type of videos, I was making like educational videos, like straight to the point videos. I have 550 of them, and the videos are like, what is a 401k? What is a Roth IRA? What is investing? What is trading? What's the difference between investing and trading? What's the margin? What is the call option? Things like this. In 2-3 minutes, I explain this extremely complicated concept as easy as possible. Videos never got like more than 5 views each, so I have like 550 videos, and on average 98% of these videos they get less than 10 views. And while doing this, and I spent like 18 months doing this. So long story short, in the meantime, I was watching daily update YouTube channels about stock market and investing and economics. And this type of videos were basically exactly what I'm doing right now. The person reads all the news of the day in the morning, makes the video in the afternoon, summarizes everything in the evening. And for me, instead of reading hundreds of news every single day, I watch just one 10-15 minute video, and I already know the basics, what happened during that specific day. I was like, wow, this concept is so efficient. Sometimes I don't even need to see the video, I can just plug in my headphones, start exercising, and just listen. In 15 minutes, I know the major events of the day that happened, and even some details. And that's how, like, okay, let me try doing the same, and so far, that's how my channel idea became live. Okay, nice, Nisi Tiger. I don't watch every day, but it's wonderful to see different perspectives about what's going on. No worries, you don't need to watch every single day, just watch whenever you can. Or once again, just put on your headphones and listen. That's what I always do with these types of videos I'm watching. Like, these videos are not visually videos. You just need to listen. Yes, in the beginning I show sometimes like the videos, the pictures, or like map updates. In this case, yeah, you might need to see it. But usually you just listen and that's it. That's all you need to do. Okay, Chili Freeman, familiar person, what's up, Chili Freeman? Chili Freeman was with me all the way since the beginning. Artyom, как сам, братан, нормально? Yes, I'm good. So basically what he asked, how you doing? Artyom, my name. How you doing, bro? You good? I'm perfect, Jelly Freeman. How about you, Chili Freeman? How are you about you, bro? Okay, so Jasper Rask Suldrop. Deepest respect for your work. Greetings from Denmark. Zak, Jasper. I know a little bit of Danish. Very little bit. So, Zak, Jasper. Jeg healer Artyom. Jeg bor i Moskva. Jeg bor i Canada. That's kind of all I need. That's kind of all I know in Danish. And let me know if you understood a little bit of this. But greetings to Denmark from Canada. Thank you for watching. Okay, Nisi Tiger. It's okay to love a country that doesn't really mean you love the politics. Exactly, that's how it is. I do love the country, but unfortunately politics, the government is not even close to be even good in our country. I'm not even mentioning the corruption and whatever is going right now, but unfortunately it is what it is. But for me, country first and foremost is the family, friends, relatives and culture. And we have a little bit more donations, not even a little bit, but $50 from Alison Moyers. And I'm gonna reply to this immediately, because hello Artyom from Alison and Dave in Parrish, Florida. And thank for all the great content. We look forward to your video every day. Thank you so much, Alison and Dave from Parrish, Florida. Thank you so much for donation. Thank you so much for watching my videos. And I will be most likely coming to Florida by the end of this year and beginning of next year. So that's where I'm gonna be most likely living in the next year. But I will continue making videos. And by the way, let me know in the comments if you want me to make a video about me moving from Canada to Florida. It's not gonna be just I'm gonna go to Florida for vacation. No, I'm gonna be living in Florida. So just let me know if you're gonna be interested in seeing like this kind of blog, like vlog, I mean, when I'm just like, I don't know, selling the furniture, making, how it's called, like packing my luggages, buying the tickets, whatever, flying, then renting the car, driving around Florida, things like this, like transition to Florida. Let me know if this will be interesting. And another crazy David Moyers, I'm assuming you are the spouse or friend or girl, boyfriend or husband of Alison Moyers. Also, hello Artyom from Dave and Alison in Florida. We enjoy your daily presentations. We hope this will help. Your smile looks so good for a hockey player. Thank you so much, David. It does look, I guess, decent for a hockey player, but let me tell you what. This tooth, the very one in the middle, it's chipped in half. So don't judge too quick about hockey player teeth. So this tooth, it's chipped in half, like diagonally. This tooth, it's like broken, but it's still holding. And then, like this teeth, something like this, it's like a little bit scratched or anything like this. None of this is hockey related, surprisingly, but it was because of me roller skating, so I fell several times when I was a kid, all these kind of things. But yeah, if I remove all the dental procedures that I used to have in the past, I will have hockey smile, basically. Okay, so, and another one from Soroka Import, $100 from Soroka Imports. Thanks so much, Soroka Imports. I do follow you on Instagram. You can feel free to put your Instagram if you want. I hope, by the way, sometimes when you write comments in live chat or under the, how it's called, in YouTube videos, when you put links, it's not me who deletes these links, it's the YouTube algorithm. As soon as it detects links, it will automatically delete the message without even letting you post it. And I don't even see these messages. But if you put it like @ and so without the link, so yeah, feel free to plug in, because I know Soroka Imports, he is doing some kind of wine export import, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, feel free to follow him, guys, because this guy, he definitely deserves it for his extreme generosity. Thank you so much, Soroka, it is incredible. But back to the questions, Why, it's incredible. Thank you so much for these donations, guys. This is just insane. Okay, so I'm sweating and how much money you are. So it's just incredible. You make me speechless. Do you want me to make live stream without speaking? Because this makes me indeed speechless so much. Okay, so let's see some more recent comments. Okay, so Unfortunately, because there's getting too many comments, I will start reading somewhere from the middle. If I did not answer your question yet and you want me to answer this, just write it again. Eventually, I will answer all the questions. Once again, the way it works, I'll be answering all the questions until I reach all the way to the bottom, and then we donate money to my Ukrainian family, and then I answer some couple final questions, and basically that's it. But so far, if I don't answer it, ask the question again, and I will 100% answer this if I see it 100%. But so far, let's see. Eddie, let's start with Eddie Berg. I love Russia, bold and bankrupt, has so many videos showing how beautiful the people are. The government doesn't represent the people, very much the same with Belarus. Perfectly explained. Absolutely, 100% agree with you, Eddie Berg. I've been watching some, how it's called, podcasts with Belarus people. With people from Belarus, by the way, they also mostly speak Russian. So I understand Belarus people, Ukrainian people, so all these post-Soviet people, in some way or another, they do speak Russian. And long story short, yes, people there, they speak like, we did not vote for the president of Belarus, Lukashenko, he got in power. There was like this, like one person, IT guy, IT specialist, he developed this app, which is like whenever there were presidential elections in Belarus, this is like a small story time. So IT specialist, he developed this app during presidential elections in Belarus. And this app became viral because people just were sending it to everyone, to friends, relatives. And what this app does, it asks you one question. Who did you vote for in these presidential elections? And basically that's it. Presidential elections results show that Lukashenko won with like, I don't know, 80% of the votes. But this app, which was used by like, I don't know, more than 50% of Belarus population, like 30-50%. So long story short, the results on this app were good representation of what the actual votes were. Because, like, once again, half of the population of the country use this app. And long story short, Lukashenko, the current president of Belarus, he lost something like, I don't know, like 38 to 52 to the person who was supposed to win. So the purpose of this app was to basically show that these elections were rigged, these were not real elections, Lukashenko stayed in power, people did some rioting, but unfortunately, just like in Russia, they gave up kinda, at least physically gave up, unfortunately, so there's nothing more going on right now. And unfortunately, that's how it is. Okay, Panzerkampfwagen. Have there been any updates from the situation of your Russian side of the family and the Ukrainian side of the family? Do not answer if too personal. Russian side of the family is so far so good, like maybe struggling a little bit financially. So, you know, like all this, my father is having the car repair shop. Whenever you bring your car and they just fix it, do oil change, things like this. And long story short, because the cars that he fixes are German cars, and right now there is basically no spare parts from Volkswagen, Audi, BMW, Mercedes, all this kind of stuff. Because of this, there is no more original parts. And because of this, he had to obviously order Chinese parts. And it's not like that people can like, okay, so this guy, he does not have original parts, so I'll go to another one. No, not a single dealership or car repair shop in Russia has original German car spare parts. Because of this, everyone starts using Chinese, and eventually what I mean by that in the very beginning, when the whole thing started, it was bad, yes. But now everyone just basically uses Chinese spare parts for cars, and kinda his business relatively back to normal. My Ukrainian side of the family, they're pretty good, and because of money that we are able to collect on my Patreon, we send them every single month, they're using this money. It does help them a lot. It helps them buy with the utilities, groceries, credit card bills, and even some dental procedure for my aunt. They did some fix a little bit of her teeth last month, so this money helps a lot. Financially also complicated for them, but it's bearable, especially because of your help. Because of your help, my Ukrainian side of the family is not as bad as they could have been. But physically, yes, they do hear some shelling almost every single day, like distant shelling. Air sirens are going on every single day, sometimes like twice per day, in the middle of the night, early morning, in the middle of the day, things like this. And if you remember, a couple of weeks ago, there was big shelling in Vinnytsia. And this is exactly the city where my Ukrainian side of the family is from, Vinnytsia. So my uncle and his wife, my aunt, they live on the outskirts of Vinnytsia, so they only heard the explosion, but it was still very, very big and loud explosion. Everything was like rumbling, everything was vibrating, things like this. But my cousin, she was at that time in the city center for work, and so she was like her husband, so they were relatively close to the explosion. Thanks God everyone is safe, but it was very close. It was like, I made it in my video, it was approximately 2 kilometers or like 1.5 miles away from the epicenter of the explosion. This is when they heard it. It was extremely loud, deafening. They had some like, they couldn't hear for some time and all these kind of things. But once again, luckily everyone is safe, alive. Thanks to God, everything is so far so good. But that was the unfortunate event of this month for them. Okay, let's see. I'll give a stand. Now says, how did you turn out normal and not brainwashed? Because since the very beginning, me and my family were always traveling around. My father was lucky to be the business owner since the beginning. But you know, in Russia, if you have a successful business and you're not related to the government, eventually the government will come to take this business away from you. They first start by trying to ask you to give them some like part of your revenue. So they come to your business, they say, oh, you have very good business here, pretty good stable cash flow. Okay, let me take 20% of your monthly revenue, or if you don't do it, then we're gonna start doing police raids, firefighter raids, then we're gonna find some problems in your business and eventually gonna be closed. So unfortunately, that's how it is for small/medium businesses in Russia with no connections to the government. But my father was always against this policy, so unfortunately he always had to just close the business and open a new one. Since I was born, 1993, I think he switched already. Let me even count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 businesses. In 28 years, my father switched and opened from scratch all the way until the end 8 different businesses. So basically what? The average lifespan of a business in Russia, 3-4 years. If you are successful in 3 years, expect that people from the government will come to your business in Russia and start asking for you to share the part of the revenue. That's how it is. And yeah, just let me know. I see some donation and I'll come back to this. Okay, so I see that Dan Siegel gave $20. Thank you so much, Dan Siegel, $20. Incredible. Absolutely grateful. Thanks so much, Dan Siegel. Okay, so now let's get back to and because of this, because my father was business owner, he did not have this 9-to-5 job, so we were able to travel every single summer, every single winter we were traveling. We saw almost entire Europe. I would say the only country in Europe which we haven't seen was Portugal, and I think basically that's it. Literally we've seen every single country in Europe. We went to America, we went to Japan, we went to India, we went to Thailand, we went to... I guess that's it. So long story short, we've seen to Egypt. Hear what I was saying. We went to Egypt. We are planning to go in the United Arab Emirates in the nearest future, because so far that's the only place we're gonna go as Russians. But long story short, we saw so many different places. We saw so many different cultures. We saw so many different people. Not a single time we saw a bad person. Like maybe, yeah, we saw some maybe like bad people in the shop, in the store, but they were not negative towards us. And so we see that the people around the world are good people. And whenever we come back home, the first time we turn on the TV in Russia, like some state channel number 1 or something like this, among the first news we're gonna see, oh, today in New York, a local gang, they killed 2 people. And then, oh, and tomorrow, yesterday in Chicago, there was a drug deal. And then there was a mass shooting in Texas. Like, don't go to America, don't go to Europe. In Europe, there's all these LGBTQ people. If you go to Europe, you'll become like them. Everyone is bad, only Russia is good. And because of this narrative, every single time, extremely huge propaganda during... basically everywhere, not just during, but everywhere. It's even becoming more in Russian TV shows, in Russian movies, the new ones, let's say so. Everywhere, like during educational TV shows, during educational everything, like in school, whatever. Propaganda. And because we as a family were not exposed too much to this propaganda first, and second, we were traveling and we were seeing with our own eyes that this situation basically is a lie. It's not like they tell us on the TV, we're like, this is just ridiculous. There's no way in the world for any single minute we're gonna believe them anything what they're saying. And since then, since I was born 20 years ago, same for my father, we never ever got even close exposed to like propaganda. We never ever thought like, maybe what they're saying is true. It never even crossed our mind, this idea, and that's how we stayed away from this ridiculousness. Okay, so now let's see some more questions. Let's see a question from Michael. And once again, I'm right now skipping a little bit more to the bottom because I am answering these questions for way too long. Once again, if you want your question answered, just type it again and I will see it. I will try to see it and I will try to answer it. Just type it again, because if I answer every single question, this will take forever, literally. So sorry about that. Just type your question again. Michael says, have you ever tried the new burger place, Tasty Period? No, I have not tried Tasty Period, because whenever they opened in Russia, since then I was never in Russia. I have never been in Russia yet. So they opened this like what, beginning of this year or something like this. Last time I was in Russia was 2018. But what people say is that if you're lucky and if you don't get moldy bread with maggots and everything like this, it kinda relatively tastes like McDonald's, mainly because they're just using ingredients from McDonald's. Because, you know, whenever McDonald's shut down, they did not like, okay, just let's throw everything. No, they still had bread, meat, lettuce, tomatoes, sauces. So they continued basically making McDonald's a little bit different recipe and under different branding. But so far it more or less tastes the same according to what they say. And even when all these things gonna be replaced, the people who work in Tasty Period, they're the same people who worked in McDonald's. So they know all the procedures, all the logistics, they know everything there is to know, so most likely it will be just same McDonald's under different brand. Okay, Lawrence Hastings, the quality of the video is good, but can you please wear a mask? I guess I can, but I don't think that the virus or whatever else is transmitted through the screen, so I guess it's not good because then the audio will be muffled, but thank you for the suggestion, Lawrence. Okay. Okay, so let's see, December Loved, would love a video about you moving. Okay, so yeah, I'll think about this because, you know, whenever I'm going to be moving, most likely I'm going to be very busy to be making daily reports. So instead I can make just like this, like, you know, once every 2 days or something like this, like my vlog. I'm just recording myself and explaining the whole process, because how I came to Canada, how I moved to Florida, how I'm able to become the resident of Canada, then the citizen of Canada, then the resident green card holder of America. Like all these things, maybe for some of you will be interesting. So yeah, I might just do it. Why not? Okay, and next one, let's see. Chili Freeman, I'm great, bro, and glad to hear that. Thanks so much for, once again, commenting, Chili Freeman. Once again, Chili Freeman is the one who been there since the beginning. Glad to see you, Chili Freeman. Justin Helms, what do you think about the video when the Russian soldiers, they removed body parts from Ukrainian guy? So obviously I'm not gonna focus too much on that video. It made me sick, literally, physically. I was about to throw up for the next 3-4 hours, so that's how bad it is. Don't watch it, don't Google it. It's bad one. Okay, so let's see now. Okay, Chili Freeman, you coming back to Florida? Yes, I am coming back to Florida, most likely by the end of this year or in the beginning of next year. And then our Florida people, our Florida viewers, you if you're from Florida, we can even arrange some meetings, whatever. Why not? I love to have like face-to-face conversation with people, so why not? By the way, one of the best friends I have right now in Canada, we met on Instagram. Basically, I was kind of doing also content creation, not videos, but like posts. And I just met the guy and now we're best friends, so why not? Okay. Owen Woodward, watch your videos every day, love your show from the UK. Where you know. Okay, so thanks so much, Owen from the UK. Welcome to my channel, thanks so much for watching. Greetings from Canada, Owen. Okay, so Eddie Berg, Lao Mao, if you take the road to Florida and come near Niagara Falls, let me know. Okay, why not? I will let you know. I am right now very close to Niagara Falls, so just let me know what you want to do. We can meet. I think you're in my Discord, so just, yeah, let me know. Shoot me a DM if you want to meet. Why not? Let's see. By the way, we always talk in Discord. As you can see, some people here, they come from Discord. If you want to join, I think there is a link for my Discord in this in the description of this video, but just in case, I guess I might just, it's in the description, okay? So if you want to just join Discord, this is where you can talk to me every single day in text, like send me a DM messages or anything like this, and we just go there, share some news articles, talk about ridiculous Russian propaganda, all these kind of things. So yeah, I'll just share the link before I forget really quick. It's pretty easy. So yeah, just join this, talk with us, arrange meetings, share some information. If you want to be the very first person to see the video, this is also the place where you can do it, because before I publish my videos on YouTube, I always because every single time I always, here is the link for Discord, I always put like 15-minute warning in Discord, so those people who are in my Discord, they can be the ones people in the comments, first one. So if you want this, just join my Discord. It's absolutely free, so don't worry. Okay, so Anita K, my timer sucks. Don't worry, Anita, you're here, that's the main point. Thanks so much, Anita. It's a great pleasure to have you here, Anita. Thank you so much for your warm and kind comments, and thanks so much for watching my videos. Okay, now let's see. Okay, Futura, I'm sorry to disturb you, but happy to see you. Thank you so much. Happy to see you, Futura. I remember you from the comments. I see your comments every single day whenever you're making them. So thanks so much for joining the live stream, and don't worry, you never disturb me. So thanks so much. Okay, some a little bit more donations, and then I'll scroll a little bit to the top. Diego Alcazar. Hello from Boston. Are you visiting Ukraine after the war? After the war, yes, I will do my best to visit Ukraine. My family, my Ukrainian family, they're waiting for me. We are like thinking, we are talking about this visit. So yeah, hopefully, as soon as the war is over, and as soon as hopefully the borders are open or anything like this, as soon as it's relatively safe and easy to travel, yes, I will do my best to visit Ukraine after the war, 100%. Okay, now a little bit back to the questions, and unfortunately I'll be skipping a little bit more. So for this reason, just once again, type your questions once again. Okay, so let's see. Okay, John B, you should try to contact the enforcer and be a guest on his channel. I think this would help increase your viewers. I will keep this in mind. I will write down this in my notes of list of things to do. Let's see if he's gonna reply to me. I have no idea about the guy or girl who is doing this. But yeah, I'm always open to collaborations, to some live streams together with different content creators. I love doing this kind of stuff, so yeah, why not? Okay, so let's see. Steve Deacon. Hey, TRD, hope you're well. Thanks so much, Steve. I'm so good, so far so good. How about you, Steve? Hopefully you're doing good as well. Okay, so let's see now. Futura, again, when the trolls say things about Azov, you send them to this SBU intercepted call, Yelenovka prison cap explosion. I heard this call. I did not include this in my video because obviously they are speaking in Russian, and majority of people who are watching my channel, they only speak English, or at least one of the languages they speak is English. So I try not to include sources in Russian, but when there is absolutely no other sources, when the news just came out, for example, from Twitter of Alexei Arestovich, this is when okay, because there is no alternatives, this is when I might put this in Russian or Ukrainian, whatever. But so far I'm trying to always include just English sources. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so December Left, how much of a difference you think HIMARS is making in Ukraine? It's making all the difference in the world. HIMARS is... One second. HIMARS is making all the difference in the world, because this is it was already obvious before they even sent HIMARS, before HIMARS even arrived to Ukraine. I was talking about, Ukrainians were talking about, Western countries were talking about, because in the beginning Ukrainians did not have long-range artillery missile systems, like they could not attack Russians in their, like in the back of their fronts, whatever it's called. I have no idea in English, like literally. So long story short, Ukrainians did not have reach. they were only able mostly to fight in close combats. But Russians, they did have all these like extended range mobility systems, missile systems, whatever, rocket launchers, all these kind of things. For this reason, this was a disadvantage for Ukrainians. And it was expected, and as you can see, it's been proven already, as soon as HIMARS arrives, this is when it will be a massive game changer. Right now, if I'm not mistaken, they have 12, and 4 more are coming, so it will be 16 total. And then even more will be coming in the nearest future, correct me if I'm wrong. But so far you see already how much of a difference it makes. One of the main targets that Ukrainians are using for these HIMARS are the military warehouse of Russians. And if you're watching my videos, it's like every single day they destroy 2, 3, 5 military warehouses of Russians or military headquarters. So it's making all the difference in the world. This is a massive game changer for Ukraine. Okay, so... Okay, Clay Lover, Florida. Have you checked out the political climate in Florida? Not so much. I'm not following American... I follow American politics because I'm an investor in American stocks. But I'm not following specific, like, I know, like, state politics. I don't follow it that much, so let me know what's happening in Florida, Clay. Okay, now let's see. Yes, HIMARS making a big difference, John B says. Okay. Michael Hinault, I'm sorry if I'm butchering your name, but Michael Hinault, Anna Khrushcheva, Nikita, great-granddaughter said, "We Russians, we know we're a little crazy." I would say yes, if you remember even my previous episode of ridiculous Russian propaganda. Here, you heard it live. You remember this guy who branded himself with the red hot iron. He literally just like, with the bulls. There was like this hot iron, like literally red hot iron. It was orange, it was white. And he just branded his chest right here, left side, I guess, or whatever, with this Z letter. So I guess this is perfect confirmation that some of us are a little bit crazy. Okay. Let's see more questions. So I can see that you're talking with yourselves, and this is perfect, because as you can see, I cannot answer too many questions, because I do spend too much time on every single one of them. So do speak with yourselves, and I will continue answering the questions that I see along the way. Okay, I see some Australian comment. Elita Tafe, hi Russian dude from Australia. Slava Ukraine, stay safe. What's up, Australia? Hello from Canada. Slava Ukraine, Heroям Slava. And then Nisi Tiger, did you believe that there is more democratic way for Russia after Putin? So long story short, tricky and very long discussion question, but I will try to speak as quick as possible about this matter, is that in case Putin selects his successor, which he very well might do, and I guess he already has the successor, then in this case, unfortunately, most likely Russia will continue developing in the way it is right now. And most likely it's going to be maybe even worse, because Putin, in some way, he does have some sort, little respect from other countries. So it's not like, I don't know, America will just do whatever they want, or Europe do whatever they want, attack Russian territories, even though right now Putin maybe is not as respectable as he used to be before the war. But still, countries will not dare directly attack Russia or do something so bad against Russia, let's say so, because of kind of reputation of Putin. But in this case, if Putin selects his successor and he doesn't have this reputation yet, in this case, he will continue the narrative of Putin, but at the same time, other countries will be even more strict against Russia. So for Russians, for regular Russian people, it will be even worse, potentially, if the next person will be the successor of Putin selected by Putin. But if it will be the natural change of power, change of government, either through riots or like protests or whatever, like other person takes the power or something like this happens, in this case it's hard to tell, because there are 146 million people in Russia and you never know who is going to be the next president, so it's hard to tell. But so far that's the outcome, that's the conclusions that most Russian people who are not affected by propaganda, that's the mindset they have. Okay, now let's see Toby Hockenbury, the Russian dude. What do you personally think about the Russian casualty reports from CIA saying 15,000 killed in action? Ukraine said 40,000 plus. Is the US underestimating it? It's very hard to tell once again, because keeping track of casualties is extremely complicated. All these numbers are just the assumptions. Like, let's say, so if you destroy a tank, so you never know how many people were inside the tank unless you personally inspect it. If you destroy a military headquarters, you don't know how many people were inside, you can only estimate it based on your intelligence or whatever. For this reason, I do think the number is closer to the Ukrainian number. Because, you know, Russians, they're saying, yeah, we did lose, I guess, like 20,000. That's what they acknowledged or something. But obviously, they're gonna take the lowest number possible. For this reason, I would say that, yes, the real number is somewhere between 20 to 40,000, way closer to the 40,000 mark. Okay, and then now, Steve Deacon, it would be nice if 1 month you could find a way to make a donation that could buy some Ukrainian soldiers as small little treats like chocolate or hot coffee or somewhere to say thank you to the heroes. There is, I think, this kind of place where you can donate. This website was, I would say, organized, let's call it like this, organized by President Zelensky himself. And this website is united24.com or something like this. So in this place, you can directly donate to Ukrainian National Bank. And this bank will distribute money either to humanitarian support, to the soldiers, to the reconstruction, or like psychiatric, like medical help, like all these kind of things to the civilians. This website, this initiative was by President Zelensky himself. So this is the most direct way how you can donate to money to Ukraine directly. But for now, once again, I would say that my Ukrainian family, they are in much greater need of this money. So for now, we'll just continue helping my family if you all don't mind. Okay, so let's see more comments if you have. Okay, I'm trying to scroll, but so many questions. Okay, I will, okay. Anita K, hi, the Russian dude, I already thought I've slept in and live stream is long over, but very happy to be here. No, you're perfect, right on time, 50 minutes only passed, everything is so far so good. Thanks so much for joining, Anita. We are so glad to have you here, and me personally, I'm extremely happy to see you here, Anita. Let me know how's your day going. So happy to hear from you in the comments. Okay, so now let's see. Maxwell R. Hello from Los Angeles, California. Russian dude, thank you for all the info you're bringing us. Thanks so much, Maxwell from California, Los Angeles. Welcome to my channel. Hello from Canada, Ontario, Canada. Okay, next one is from North Sask Live. The Ukrainian looks like Southern Saskatchewan, Canada. Tough place to hide. Just 3 lines. I assume so. Okay, so, okay, Gearhead. And by the way, right now we crossed 100 people watching. 100 people watching. This is the number that sometimes it's hard to comprehend, because whenever I started making this YouTube channel, this is a little bit backstory. So I guess, let me know if you like hearing these little stories, the one from the past, personal experience, because I know so many more people joined us this last couple of weeks, so I'm sure some of you haven't heard the story yet. But long story short, this is the history of my channel. My channel was created in 2008. This was created, I would say, like 1 year after YouTube was created. For this reason, I was like, okay, I guess I'll keep it, because it's pretty old channel, so it will be like cool to know that you're one of the first YouTube users eventually. Long story short, I started with making how to solve Rubik's Cube videos in Russian, and this is my first content that I was making. At that point, there was only one video in Russian YouTube, how to solve Rubik's Cube in Russian language. And I was like, well, my friends are asking how to do it, and like, I guess I'll record the video for them and upload it and share it with them. So these videos, I had like 5 parts. These videos got anywhere between 3 to 500,000 views. Just because this was the second ever video on Russian YouTube in Russian language, how to solve Rubik's Cube. Because of these videos, I made like 5 videos and I got like 3,000 subscribers. At that moment, there was nothing about even close to YouTube algorithm as it is right now. And I was not caring about, I guess, building YouTube channel. I just uploaded this for my friends. Long story short, after this, I didn't even touch YouTube all the way until 2021, if I'm not mistaken. 2020, 21, something like this. So when I started my The Russian Dude, this is when I already had 3,000 subscribers. So whatever number you see right now, you subtract 3,000 from this number. Long story short, I started making these financial videos. You remember I was talking about 550 videos, where 98% of them, they had anywhere between 5 to 10 views. And eventually, approximately by the end of this financial journey on YouTube, I started making live streams as well. I was making these live streams, I would say, for 3 months, every single week. Every single Friday, you know, markets that are open on, they close on Friday, there is no trading, you cannot buy stocks on Saturday, Sunday. So long story short, after the markets close on Friday, I do the live stream, the summary of the week. In the very beginning, the very first live stream I was making, like 5, 7, 8, 10 people were joining. And from these people, one of these was me, one of them was my wife, my father, my mother. So from these 8 people, 4 of them were like the actual people who are watching. Couple of months later, 0 people were watching. So I mean, I was still watching myself, my wife was watching, so it was like 2, 3 people showing that they're watching, but actually there was 0 people watching. So going from 0 to 100 people watching, this is just surreal. I always wanted to be, I guess it's no longer a bad word to be a YouTuber, because right now you can be a TikToker. So in this comparison, I'm so sorry if some of you are making TikToks, I don't mean to offend you, but in comparison to being TikToker, I think being YouTuber is much better. It's much mature, much real, much serious. And for this reason, so yes, being always wanted to be a YouTuber and now making live stream for 100 people watching, this is just insane feeling, and I once again thank you, every single one of you, for doing this. But now, back to the questions. Okay, so Gearhead, tons of drones are about to show up in Ukraine from the US, UK and the Army of Drones donation drive. August won't be good for Russia in the drone war. It will definitely not be a good month for Russians, because right now Russians are taking away some of its forces from the east and they're transporting them, relocating them to the south. Which basically means the east, where Russia spends so much time and effort to capture the east, right now it will be way less defended. So, and Ukraine already is doing counterattacks in the east. So you can only imagine, technically speaking, Ukraine will start taking back east very fast and Russians will lose control over these. And at the same time, Ukraine has been dominating in the south. All the logistics is destroyed, the roads are controlled by Ukrainian army, the bridges are partially destroyed or completely destroyed. Like, the Ukrainians are much more comfortable in the south right now. And so, which means that Russians come to south and they already feel the big resistance and pressure from Ukrainians in this region, which basically means most likely what Russians will be able to do in the south during the next couple of months is to only resist, like defend. Most likely they will not advance anywhere, most likely, let's see. But what happens in the east is that because obviously there will be way less Russians right now in the east, Ukraine will start taking back the east. And then Russians will be like, oh no, we need to go back to the east. And then they'll go again from the south to the east, and then Ukrainians will start attacking in the south, and then Russians will go back to the south, and then Ukrainians will start attacking in the east. And because of this, long story short, that's how it's gonna go, most likely, I guess. And eventually Putin will claim some kind of victory. Okay, we captured Bakhmut, that's it. That's all we needed. We always needed to just capture Bakhmut. We won in this war, that's it. And they're gonna celebrate, they're gonna do some parade in Moscow, like victory parade, whatever, defeating of Nazis, blah blah blah. And he said, we win in this war, that's it. Everything, only propaganda, 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 we won, every single Nazi is killed, every single Ukrainian is liberated, we're victorious. That's how it's gonna go in my personal understanding. But we'll see. Okay, so let's see now. December Love. Do you watch other channels that cover the news, like Speak the Truth and Estonian Soldier, aka Artur Rei? I do not watch these channels particularly, but sometimes I do listen to Denis Davidov, obviously, the puppy of Russian-Ukrainian conflict explanation. Denis Davidov, I'm sure most of you know the guy. 500,000 views every single video, every single day. He is the pro, he is the granddaddy of YouTube in this particular category. So thanks so much, Denis Davidov, for, I would say, inspiring me to become better. So I don't know if you're watching me, I don't think so, but if you're watching Denis Davidov, let me know in the comments. Okay, and now T-Man. Hi Russian dude, thanks for sharing with us. You are welcome, T-Man. Okay, now I will scroll down a little bit more because now it's so many more questions already I passed. So now let's see. Soon we will start donating. So right now is once again for the third time, because unfortunately I will not be able to answer every single question, as you can see. If you still want your question to be answered, type the question, because whenever you do this @ and then the Russian dude, it highlights the message for me. So you can do two things to get my attention. If you really want for me to answer your question, you can do either of these two things. You can put like this @ the Russian dude, and this will highlight my name, so I will see this message. This is the first thing you can do. Or if you want, you can donate money. This is totally up to you. The first option will work as well. But if you want to donate money, and then the entire message will be highlighted, and definitely I'm not gonna miss it. But right now I'll be answering questions and soon we'll start donating, but right now I see $20 more coming. And this is from Hugh Harding. Thanks for explanation. Ukraine loves from Kansas, USA. Thank you so much, Hugh Harding. Ukraine loves you too, Kansas. Thank you so much for your $20. Incredibly grateful. Thank you so much for your generosity and support, Hugh Harding. But now, okay, let's go back to see in the comments. I saw one which was highlighted by Futura. The Russian dude, we absolutely want to hear anything you want to say. Thanks so much for having extreme trust and confidence in me as a person, and I will do everything in my power and do my best not to break this trust. I'm going to be reporting only on the verified sources, verified news. I'll be only talking about, I don't know, like good things. I will not be, I don't know, changing my mindset left to right, left to right, left to right. I'll always stick to my goal, to my everything, what I think is the right thing in the world to do, to the good things, and I will always try to be the same as I am right now. So keep me accountable for this. If by the way, very good thing to do for you guys. Here is the task for you. Okay, so let me, my camera just lost the charge. Let me just replace my battery. Let me replace my battery and then we'll be back. Okay. I'm assuming you can see me right now. Sorry about this technical difficulty. As you can see, this is the natural way of camera saying to me that we need to hurry up a little bit. But long story short, that's it. I replaced my battery. It's supposed to last for another 30 minutes, 1 hour, I hope. So let's continue. Yeah, I can see that. I can see myself. Okay, so now let's go back. I will not break your trust, but hold me accountable. If you see that sometimes my videos become maybe too passive-aggressive, if you see that sometimes my videos become too radical, if you see sometimes that something becomes too toxic, things like this, just let me know in the comments, because I read your comments. The reason why I'm trying to improve every single video that I make, it is because I listen to your feedback. So many people were saying your audio sucks, and I changed it. Some people were saying, like, I don't know, like the way you're doing like this, like every time you speak, it's like distracting. I started to move a little bit less. I still keep my expressions. Looks like I have some partially Italian blood or something. But long story short, I do listen to this feedback. Some people were saying I speak too fast. I slow down a little bit. Same thing here. If you see something you don't like, if you see something that can be improved, if you see that my content deviates from the original idea, let me know in the comments. I see it, I take it into consideration, and I change to become better for you, for your viewing experience, to make better videos for you. But now let's get back to some questions and start donating very soon already, because this is my last battery. If this one dies, unfortunately I will only be able to use my very bad quality webcam from my laptop, and trust me, you don't want to see this. Okay. Okay. Japan sees just pinged my 300 people semi-active server. Thanks so much for pinging, Japan. Okay, Nikki Tiger. I think Ukrainians started preparing an offensive in south next time. Yes, they are already ready. It was assumed that this will be the main direction of Ukrainian counteroffensive in the south, but apparently it started in the east. But it does not mean that they will start doing this in the south as well. So we'll see in the nearest future. Okay, Gulp. If Kherson attack does not start speed up your process, Russians will regroup and it will be hard. Why Ukraine military taking time? The fight is against the time. You will see the huge change if Ukraine retakes it. I completely understand and agree, but at the same time Ukraine doesn't have enough offensive weapons yet. Ukrainians do have enough weapons right now to basically resist most of the attacks and defend themselves, but right now it's going to be a little bit too risky to do the counteroffensive everywhere across Ukraine, because if they lose these weapons, it's back to square one, back to basics. For this reason they kinda play against the time, I agree, but at the same time Russians are also playing against the time. Every single time they're losing weapons, machinery and people. And there's no countries which can supply these weapons to Russia, almost none at all. And at the same time, the whole world, especially Western countries, they constantly give more and more weapons to Ukraine. So long story short, it's a long-term game, it's the last stand for Ukraine, but they will be victorious in the end. Okay, let's see a couple more. Let's see a couple more questions before we start donating. Okay, Clay Lover talks about what's the situation about politics in Florida. Florida's governor is a Putin wannabe, otherwise it's a beautiful state. Well, it's bad to know that he is Putin's wannabe, but yeah, I completely agree that the state is beautiful. I was studying in Florida Atlantic University in Boca Raton for like 4 years, yeah, 2015 to 2019, 4 years. I worked a little bit and all this kind of things. So yeah, I've been living in Florida for 4 years total. And then I came to Canada, and most likely I'm coming back to Florida very soon. And that's what I'm gonna end up living. Okay, couple more questions. Let's see. Oh yeah, I see that people are using my name, so the messages are highlighted. So that's how you need to do. Perfect. Okay, Futura. The Russian dude, you do what you do. You're obviously genuine. If you changed, we would expect a robot replacement. You can't fake your enthusiasm. That's the soul. Basically, yeah, yes. If you see that something is wrong, most likely it's my duplicate. Most likely it's the one which Biden uses, the one which Putin uses, according to Russian propaganda. So yeah, if you see something different, if I don't blink too much, if I'm just staring in camera without blinking, or maybe sending you SOS signals with like Morse using my eyelashes, something is wrong. But so far so good, so don't worry, everything will be hopefully normal in the nearest future. And then I see also Skeptic Llama. So Skeptic Llama, thanks so much for joining. Discord gang in the chat. To be honest, things can't really get too toxic right now. There is too much bad going on right now. No, what I mean if I get too toxic as a content creator, because I cannot think about the example right now from this specific category, from like news reporting, but I will give you an example right now, very quick example, so you understand what I mean. So, investing. Whenever I was watching some investing channels, stock market, investing, finance, economics, some people, whenever they were small, they were good content creators talking about stock market in general, talking about how to pick stocks, how to invest, all these kind of things. Eventually, when they got a little bit exposure, whenever they got some 10,000, 50, 100,000 subscribers, they started to feel like, okay, I kind of know everything, people listen to me. And so they started like, oh, I always invest in Tesla, this is the greatest company in the world. All your other companies are completely like nonsense, it's nothing in comparison to Tesla. You should invest in Tesla or just leave my channel because I know what I'm talking about. This is an exaggerated example, but this is kind of what happened. So if you see me becoming like this, just once again let me know. I don't want to be like this. I absolutely will do everything possible not to ever become like this. Hopefully I'll stay as I am right now, because that's how I've been for the last 2 years. But yeah, if anything, just let me know. And now let's see more. Let's see from Maxwell R. Michael Tikanchuk first. Ukraine fights smart, not for headlines. Yes, they do fight smart, that's as perfect as it gets. Discord gang, Septic Llama. Okay, Maxil R, the Russian dude, do you know if there's any validity to the Azerbaijani troops eliminating a number of Russian peacekeeper troops trying to sneak in weapons to Ukraine through a disrupted territory? Not sure yet. I'm not sure even if I've heard about this news yet, because I try to have like news detox on the weekends. So I try not to read too many news on the weekends because I need rest. Simply I need rest. For this reason I haven't heard about this yet, but as soon as I do, if it's something significant, I'll make sure to report on this. And this will be once again good opportunity for you to join my Discord if you still haven't joined yet, because this is where we can talk more about this. Okay, we'll be donating very extremely very soon, and in the meantime, if you still want to be a part of this group donation, now sound like in my videos, right? So if you want to be a part of this group donation, you can feel free to check my Patreon. I'm gonna put a link right now, because right now we're gonna be donating very soon, donating money to Ukraine. So this is your last chance to be as a part of this monthly donation. Just a disclaimer, Patreon is a monthly subscription service. So basically, until you cancel your subscription, you'll be charged every single month. I'm not trying to scam you here for money, so I say these things in advance. Like, all this money goes to Ukraine anyways. I'm not going to scam you to donate more money to Ukraine. This just doesn't make sense. Like, some people scam to get money themselves, but for me there's double no reason to scam you, so that's why I'm saying you in advance. This is a monthly subscription type based service. You get daily Zoom calls every single day around 10 p.m, 11 p.m. I do have I have Zoom calls with my Patreon members. People join, we talk just like we're talking right now, but people can also use their cameras and microphones. So if you want to join these daily Zoom calls with my Patreons, this is when you need to join my Patreon. If you want to do some Q&As about video every single day, it's also on my Patreon. All these things is on my Patreon. But most importantly is that this money, all of this, every single 1 cent of this money will be donated to Ukraine. And so yes, right now is the last chance if you want to participate in this month's donation. But as always, there will be always next month. Okay, let's see now more couple questions. Oh, okay, Discord gang, says Eddie Berg. Discord gang. Okay, so Russian dude says, Larry Wheeler, I love your story of getting it going. Bravo. Thanks so much, Larry. I appreciate your kind support. Thanks so much, Larry. Eddie Berg says based. I know the word based, but I don't know exactly what it means in this case, so please evaluate. Okay, thanks so much for $5, Eddie. Appreciating a lot. Okay, so now let's see. Okay, so yeah, Septic Llama. So basically, if you get too high on your own fart, or basically, yeah, if I get too high on this battle grass from personal stash of Zelensky that Russian propaganda discovered whenever they found this industrial size weed factory. Any of these ones, just let me know if you see some difference in me. Okay, next. Rig Noob from Discord here. What's up, Discord gang? What's up, Rig Noob? And then we see also Robert De Bruyne, also Discord gang, alias Rob Flanders dude. I need to encourage you in my own language, which is Go Bezik Maneke. If I said it bad, unfortunately, forgive me. I don't know, what is this, Danish? I think it is Danish. So long story short, Discord gang is here. If you want to be part of Discord gang, the link also will be right down in the description under this live stream or under any of my videos. Every single time I post a video, there's always links for Patreon, Discord, PayPal, and to become a channel member. So this is where you find it all. But okay, let's see now next what else. Hugh Harding. Hugh Harding, how do you feel that the new worldwide hatred of Russians will affect the good ones abroad? So far, I have not yet personally experienced anything bad towards me personally, and this has been already since February. This has been going for more than half a year, if I'm not mistaken. Half year, let's say so. So far, not a single person was directly negative to me. Some people were like, oh, so you're Russian, okay, something like this. But it was nothing like negative. No one wanted to fight me, no one wanted to kick me, no one wanted to hit me, nothing like this. So there are smart people everywhere across the world, and majority of people across the world are smart people. So they're not gonna just base their opinion about another person just because what they hear on the news. But you cannot anticipate, you cannot say that people like this do not exist. So of course there are bad people, there are good people. There is no good or bad countries, there's only good or bad people, and predominantly it's good people in the world so far. The chances, let's call it like this, the chances of me or any other Russian meeting person who doesn't like Russian and starts to say, so you're Russian, go away from my country, or like starts fighting with the person because he is Russian, the chances of meeting person like this is basically the same as meeting just aggressive person in general. So that's how it goes basically, at least in my personal understanding. But yes, if you are Russian abroad, you need to be a smart Russian. If you're Russian abroad, if you escaped Russia to live in anywhere else in the world, in Western countries, in America, behave appropriately. It's not like you're gonna put Z markings on your car, wave your Russian flag, say Russia, Russia. Like, I mean, especially during times like this. So just, if you're Russian abroad, just behave accordingly. Be good representative of a good country, and simple as that. Okay, so, and join Discord gang. Okay, so I see some propaganda of erotic websites which I need to report, so this person cannot promote this chat, whatever it is. So yeah, spam bots, delete them, people, delete them, people, delete spam bots. I don't know if I deleted them, replaced, no, I almost replaced pinned message with the scam bot message. Okay, so hopefully I deleted all the messages by scammers, but so far so good. Tak, where is a couple more questions before I donate? Would you box for charity? Would I box for charity? Skeptic Lama, would I box for charity? You mean like Logan Paul, Jake Paul, I mean things like this? I did some boxing when I was in Russia for almost a year. I'm pretty kinda sporty person. I'm not a professional athlete, but I do sports. I play hockey every single week. Like this Thursday I played hockey. So I'm relatively sporty person, but I never was in like fighting sports. This boxing, what I did was mainly like with the coach, against like this thing that you need to hit. We had some sparrings. Like, I'm not saying I'm afraid or anything, I'm just saying that I never had physical fighting sports. But so far, yes, if it's for charity, if it's my own weight category, if it's also against another YouTuber, yes, 100% I'll box for fun, why not? 100%, I think it will be fun. So yes, or for $50. Will I box for $50? Maybe yes. Let's see, $50 is $50. Okay, so yes. Couple more questions, looks like. Anita K. No, it's you're talking about yourself, but let's just read out loud since I already started. Anita K is asking Futura, what did you mean with Australians lying about winter previously? Guess you're kidding. Winter is very relative to different people countries because temperature vary greatly. It is. Winter for me is -30 Celsius. This is winter for me. For some people, winter, like for example in Florida, some people start wearing hats and winter coats when it's like +5 Celsius. Absolutely right, Anita. Winter is relative for every single person, so it's different for everyone. Okay, yeah, looks like I got rid of them. Okay, that's the best website, says Colin Webster. Never been there, let me know how's the website, Colin Webster. Michael O'Lees, you're a good guy who has his own story. I stumbled upon your channel by default, but it's very good. As this of Davidov. Your news are think through and you have a lot of wit. I like your videos. Thanks so much, Mikil. Sorry if I'm butchering your name, but I'm trying to do best videos I can. Simple as that. Like, I've been following this war since day one. I have not missed any single day of this war, so I already have relative experience, if you want to call it. I'm not a military expert. I'm not in the army. I'm not like in the army for the last, 20 years of my life. I'm not an ex-soldier. So yes, I might not know most of the things there is to know, especially about military tactics. But regarding this particular war, yes, I've been following it since day one, so I do have some kind of knowledge. I do have some kind of, how it's called, I do have this kind of social proof, let's call it social proof, that some people might listen to me and not be afraid that I'm spreading fake news, because every single day I'm reading them and I'm deleting them as it is. Simple as that. Okay. Oh yes, somebody asked me to drink a little bit. Robert, thanks so much for reminding me to drink. Here is everyone. If you also watching, here is your water break. Let's drink with me some water tea. I mean, Russian tea. So as you can see, this is how I speak. I speak very fast. That's why slowing down for me in my videos was hard, because that's how I normally speak. But yes, thank you so much for reminding me to drink. Thanks so much for telling me to slow down. Okay, let's see. Okay, Septic Lama, did you hear that, guys? Russian dude boxing Denis Davidov would be possible. Yes, let him know. I can. Well, I guess he's in bigger category with me. He looks tough. So, but yeah, I guess I'll box with him. Why not? Imagine this: Russia versus Ukraine boxing, and all the money goes to Ukrainian charity. Obviously, a live stream on YouTube. I don't know, like this MSG, how it's called, Madison Square Garden in New York. This is just the dreams, but who knows? One day maybe. Okay, so yes. Russian-Ukrainian charity boxing, exactly what I just said. So you see, Septic Lama, Discord gang, we are on the same wave, we're on the same brain frequencies, so we always know what we're talking about. Eddie Burke says that he loves Canadian winter, because summer sucks. Summer this time is pretty hot. It's at one point in Canada, right where I live, it was plus 34 Celsius in one day. It was hot, but, well, in some places it's even way hotter than this, but it is what it is. But winter is great, winter is great, winter is always great. Okay, Steve Deacon finds so sad because Russian and Ukrainian people dying just so Putin can get his thrills. That's his end of his power statement. He wants to go on a high note, I guess, if it makes sense, this thing. He wants to do something before he goes, and that's really the reason why he is doing all this. It feels like that's the real reason. Okay, and the one says that the Russian dude, I just discovered your channel yesterday. Welcome, the one. Welcome. Thanks so much for discovering me, for giving me a chance to express myself with my videos, and especially thank you for joining this live stream. You're more than welcome here every single time, the one. Thanks so much. Aaron Uri, the Japanese during World War II were even more like animals than the Russians so far. Their culture changed so much after the war, it is almost impossible to believe what they did. There is still hope for Russia. Yes, absolutely. The thing why Germany and Japan, and here is pretty interesting fact, so pay attention here, because whenever I learned this fact, I was like mind-blowing, and it all makes sense so much. So here it is. I've been in Hawaii in this, how it's called, Pearl Harbor Museum. So we're walking around the museum, reading all these like stands, listening to audio guide, and long story short, what I mean by that is that the reason why Japan and Germany are one of the most developed countries right now, and I guess you can agree with me, just take a look at Japan, one of the most technologically advanced country. Just take a look at Germany, German cars, the best engineering in the world comes from Germany. One of the reasons they're able to achieve it so much, so quick and so fast and becomes the leaders of the world, it is because it was prohibited for them after the war to have the, let's call it, military budget. And you know, military budget of every single country, I mean, not every single country, but let's say so America, it's trillions of dollars. The military budget of countries, it's dozens of percentages of GDP of every country. It's basically lots of money goes to military. Just imagine if your country is prohibited to spend trillions of dollars on military, and now you're stuck with this money, and so you start using this to develop the infrastructure, to develop schools, to develop the technology, to invest back into the country, to invest into people, to invest in tourism, invest in everything. And this is the result. So long story short, yes, if war in Russia and a war in Ukraine ends not according to Russian terms, and if also Russia will be prohibited from having a military budget, potentially 10, 15, 20, 30, 50 years from now, we might see Russia as one of countries like this. But once again, we'll see how it's gonna end. It's not too much promises right now, unfortunately, but that's how it is. For me, it made so much sense when I learned it. And here is a quick fact for you. Hopefully you learn it today as well. Okay, so let's see. Couple more questions because then we're never gonna finish it. Okay, let's see. Nikki Tiger. Label made in Germany was invented to show how bad it is, but at least let's show how good German goods can be. Here we go, I guess so. And now Septic Llama. Nice, I'm not the only one here. I already cannot focus on reading, as you can see. Been talking too much. But for now, I'm not sure that's even a quality label any longer, says Nikki Tiger. And then John Mulvik says Norway also followed up this terrible war as well. And well, look at this. Norway is also one of the best countries in Europe we've been. Whenever we were traveling with my family, Norway is one of our favorite countries. The infrastructure is incredible. The roads are perfect, like even mountain roads, hiking, incredible fjords. Norway is incredible. So yes, see, apparently countries that lose in war, they lose the reputation and faith, trust from other countries, but eventually the country rebuilds itself in much better way. And I really hope that's gonna happen to Russia, and the whole government at top will be different, let's call it like this. Okay, so, and I guess, yes, let's just already donate money, so you can continue asking me questions. Yes, you can continue asking questions. You can still join my Patreon. Right now I'm going to be donating money to Ukraine, giving money, sending money to my Ukrainian family. If you still want to be a part of this group donation, the link is in the pinned message in this chat. So just open or just go patreon.com/TheRussianDude. And The Russian Dude is all together, no spaces, no nothing. So just join, we're gonna be donating money right now, and just keep asking questions, because after the donation, I will come back to you, we'll talk a little bit more, and then we're gonna call it a day and enjoy the rest of our weekends together. But for now, let's go, let me share my screen, so you see that everything is fair and square, and then I will be basically doing the donation. Okay, so right now I will need to I need to re-log in, because right now I am logged out. So okay, looks good. $600 so far. Let me start sharing the screen. Right now it's all good so far, and Nikon and display, blah 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 blah. Okay, as you can see, first of all, here is my Patreon. Let's refresh it to see if anyone joined. All the Patreon memberships will be donated to Ukraine, that's right. Now let's see how much I am right now making on my Patreon. Right now, my Patreon gives me $445 per month. So we're gonna round it up to 600. My wife contributing as well. I'm gonna also contribute, even though this is already the money I'm just donating myself. I'm just gonna round it up to a nice and round number, $600. Let me know if $600 is appropriate for you. We're gonna donate it all. If you want me to donate more, okay, I'll just donate more, but so far let's make it 600 for now. Same one as we did last time. And yes, here you go. You can see the benefits if you join my Patreon right here, what you'll get. For $4 donation, it will be daily Q&A sessions. For $8 donation, this will be daily Q&A sessions and daily 10 p.m. Zoom calls, what I was talking about. You just talk with me, just what we're doing right now. And then there's limited Slava Ukraini tier for $100 per month. Whenever I'm gonna have maybe some merch, t-shirts in the future, sweatshirts, also supporting Ukraine, all these kind of things, I'll be sending you discount codes for this merch. All these tiers, they get the benefits of the previous tiers, obviously. But $100, let's say, so if the t-shirt costs, like, I don't know, $50, just to make math simple, I'll give you a discount code for like 50%, so you'll just be buying $50 t-shirts, sweatshirts for $25. So that's gonna be the benefit of this one. Okay, and right now let's go to, let me see, I guess I'll need to transfer myself right now, not to share my personal details, bank information. And right now I'll be donating money, and then I'll show you the confirmation screen. So $600 we are donating right now. At this very moment, $600 gives 21,755 hryvnias. Hryvnia is obviously the Ukrainian currency. So right now I'm pressing continue. Right now I'm pressing continue. I'll be commenting along the way what's happening. Okay, the place I'm using is the TransferWise. Extremely good service. You can transfer money in your own currency, and the money will arrive to your recipient in their local currency. And the exchange rate they're using is and this is not sponsored. I don't have any links. I'm just appreciating the service. I don't have any links with them, so don't worry. This is not sponsorship. Long story short, the exchange rate is very close to the official one, so you don't lose much money. And right now, if you send money to Ukraine, they're also waiving all the fees. So I am sending $600, and my cousin will receive $600 in Ukrainian currency, so 21,755 hryvnias. Okay, I pressed confirm right now because I already pre-populated all the data. Okay, how would you like to pay? How would you like to pay? I guess this one. Just give me a second. I don't remember if I connected my bank account, but I think I did. Let's see with this one, and in the meantime, just keep asking me the questions, because as soon as I'm done, I will be answering all your questions, or you can just talk between yourselves. In the meantime, this is the cringiest part of all the live stream. This is where I'm not properly talking, and let me get my card right now really quick. Give me a second. See you soon in 2 minutes. Okay, I'm back. Okay, so right now I'm putting you cannot see the card, yes, right? Okay. Well, I'll share with you the card if you want. Why not? I can share card with you. Do I want to do it? Maybe. Okay, so, where is this? Okay, and the final one is this one. I don't know why it didn't save. It's supposed to save my card, but I guess it didn't for some reason, but whatever. I just pressed continue, confirmation, and it's supposed to be good right now. Okay, so right now I think, yes, money sent. Right now I'll start to share the screen. Yep, okay, I'm sharing the screen right now for the confirmation and everything. Okay, your transfer has started, as you can see. Your money is on the way and should arrive in 30 minutes. We'll keep you posted. So then I guess track your transfer. Let's see what's gonna show it. Yep, as you can see, we set up transfer, your money is on the way. You might take up to 30 minutes, 32 minutes, but long story short, that's it. As soon as the transfer will be finally completed, which is like in 30 plus minutes, I will post in my YouTube community tab, like the confirmation, like this PDF file, because right now we're obviously not going to wait for 30 minutes for the confirmation. But basically, as you can see right here, that's it. It's all fair and square. I did not steal money. $600 as promised, as you can see right here, was donated to Ukraine, every single dollar, plus a little bit on top, just to make it nice and easy, nice and round number. And that's it. Right now money is sent. As soon as the confirmation is done, I will get back to you and show this. And right now I'm back to you guys for some final questions. Okay. Let's see now. Let's see. 65 people, so 30% people left while I was doing the while I was doing the donation, but it means that 30 people trust me with the donation. It's not that I lost these people because they're like, oh, he's doing something boring. It's not Eastern XST. It means that 30 people, they just, okay, I just trust this guy. He will do the donation. I don't need to witness it myself. So those 35 people who left, thanks so much for your trust. Okay, and now let's see based moment. Okay, and now let's see a couple more last questions, because that's basically how the stream goes. We talk, we donate, and then we talk a little bit more for final thoughts, final questions, final statements. And after this, we're gonna go ahead and do whatever we want to do on our weekends. But for now, let's see. Steve Deacon, the only thing that scares me is that you might never be able to return home to Russia, at least as long as Putin or one of his cronies are in charge. I would find it worrying if you went home too. I know, it is the moment, it is a thing to be concerned about, yes, but, well, what to do, unfortunately. Like I will try to go to Russia eventually, obviously, as soon as this war is over, 100%. If I will not be able to go, at least in the nearest future, and definitely while the war is still going on, we will just meet either somewhere in between, like in Turkey or United Arab Emirates or Armenia or whatever. So my parents go to this country, I go to this country, and we meet in this third country. This could be another way. Or maybe just my parents will be coming to visit me in Florida, for example, because yes, why not? They can do it, they have visas still, they will be applying to the new visas in Armenia, I think, like next year, something like this. So long story short, I will see my parents no matter what. The question is, yes, will I be able to be back in my country? I hope I will, and most likely I will, but we will see. Septic Llama wants us to show you my password. Okay, just Discord gang, send me a DM in Discord and I'll think about this. Jessica Hakov says, thank you for everything you do. No, Jessica Hakov, thank you so much, because of people like you who are watching this, who are pushing these videos, sharing these videos, because this creates the awareness. Because of this, we are able to collect more donations, and because of this, we are able all as a community to do what we do. So thank you, first of all, for watching my videos, every single one of you. Okay, Jessica says that she never misses an episode, and now you never missed a live stream, so thanks so much, Jessica, for coming for live stream as well. Visit your family now, says Steve Deacon. Unfortunately, I cannot, because I'm in the perfect age for being in the military. So we are planning to see each other in January, but like in the third country. We don't know yet which country is it gonna be, but we are planning to see each other in December, January, so most likely we're good here. Septic Llama, wife reveal when? Join my Instagram, follow me on Instagram, you can see her there right now. So my Instagram is also, you can find it in the description. By the way, yeah, follow my Instagram, because I don't usually post there much, but sometimes, especially when I'm traveling, whenever I'm doing something interesting, I'm definitely gonna share some view of the Niagara Falls, or like view from the balcony, like walking around, things like this. Me, myself, me going to hockey, playing hockey, like everything. This is what you can see on Instagram. So Instagram link will be in the description as well. So there you have it. No need to do wife reveal, it's already revealed. Okay. Eddie Burke says, nobody's gonna disagree with how much you send over. You do, you brother. Well, just in case, I always want to be accountable to do exactly what I say. So I'm not fooling everyone, not cheating everyone. I just want to be an honest person, because honesty always wins in the end. Good always beats evil. And here is one more sip of Russian tea for my destroyed throat already. Hard to talk about. But long story short, tea for you, Russian tea. Okay, let's see now. What's your only... Okay, we have more scammers. Let's delete all of their messages. Okay, I think I did it. Okay, when is my OnlyFans? I don't have OnlyFans yet, but we'll see. I don't have it yet. Well, I'm not supposed to post nudity on OnlyFans. It's what these people do, they post nudity. So I might just have OnlyFans for news updates. Who knows? Let's see. Okay. Okay, if he beeps when he returns. Robot. Oh, yes, I'm blinking, so yes, it's me. It's not my duplicate. Futura says that he is trusting me. Trust me. Okay, thank you so much for your trust, Futura. Yes. He kindly replied to Reddit, but I need his own money. I have to go. Yes. Okay, so Michael says that he has to go. It's good to see you there. Awesome Russians yourself. Take care, bro. Thanks so much, Michael, for joining. I'm almost at the bottom of my messages, so don't worry. We're all gonna be free soon. Okay, so now checks Instagram, Septic Llama. Yeah, send add me to friends. I'll add you to my friends. So yeah, and we're gonna be how it's called. We're gonna be checking on each other and stuff like this, liking each other posts and stuff. It's good to see good people. I'm happy to be here as well. Says Futura. Hold on, I click on the website which I already deleted. Okay, I see some Instagram. Yep. So I guess Septic Llama already added me, so I will add to you and reply to you as soon as I end this live stream in a couple of minutes. Okay. 007 Yeti AK William Mills. Why is everyone watching this Russian? Don't trust him, his country, nothing what these have to say. Well, you have to select now who you wanna believe more. Me or 007 Yeti AK William Mills, who just came to our live stream, started talking about that every single Russian is a bad Russian. I'm not gonna force you to believe me, just make your own choice, but that's how it is. I need a K. The Russian dude, it's a good idea to buy military grade drones and send them to a known trusted person in Ukraine. I know that Ukraine needs weapons, but at the same time, donating money for buying weapons, it's still kind of feels immoral, because, you know, not every single Russian soldier in this war, he went there on his own will. I'm sure most of Russian soldiers, they were forced into this war in Ukraine. I definitely say there's like a vast minority of people who actually want to go to war. I would say it's like less than 1% of people who actually want to go to war, which basically means giving money for Ukrainians for them to buy weapons which will kill these people which were forced into this war. It's kind of indirectly participating in killing these people, once again, who didn't want to go to this war. For this reason, I prefer to donate to more like humanitarian causes, for like reconstructions, for like psychiatrists, to my family. After all, like whenever I know that this is not gonna harm, this is actually gonna help. So this is a very tricky question, this is a very questionable statement I made. Many people will disagree with me, but that's how I see it, unfortunately. Okay. Okay, Madeline Suzette. Can Russian government change when Putin goes? The government remains with the same ideas as Putin. How can Russia change? I've been answering this question, but I'll just summarize it once again. If Putin has his own successor, most likely it's going to be worse for us Russians, regular Russians. But if everything changes on top, hopefully this is going to be a good change for Russian people, but I never know who is going to be our next president, if it's just going to be like this, completely unrelated to the government. Let's keep up the good work, says Let's Get Steve. Let's keep up the good work, Let's Get Steve. Reported the troll. Haven't added you, I'll have to make an Instagram. Okay, so Septic Llama, so it was not you then, somebody else added me on Instagram then, okay? Feel free to add me on Instagram, Skeptic Llama. I'll add you as well. Andros23. Hello Russian dude, been following you for some time now. Amazing reporting and I don't miss any of your videos. Thanks so much, Andros. Like if you are commenting, I will not miss any of your comments. How about that deal? You watch my every video, you write okay, you watch every of my video and I will reply to every one of your comments. How about that? And the probably final question, Futura, this man is of the world, not to Ruski Mir, go away troll, find humility. This was addressed to 007 Yeti, who will laugh, because we all love everyone, that's how it is. Okay, I'm gonna be not speaking for the rest of the day. I guess you understand why. Final sips of Russian tea. So come on, if you have something to cheer with me, let's do salute, let's do the ching ching, let's do whatever it's called, let's do it together. Some final sip of Russian tea, and then we end this live stream and enjoy the rest of our weekends. Okay, you ready? Let's do it. Thank you all so much for joining. It's been a pleasure talking to you today. Thank you all so much for your donations. Thank you so much for your contribution. Thank you for every Patreon member. Thank you for every Discord member. Thank you for every channel member. Thank you all so much for watching my videos, for contributing, for donating, for sending money, for supporting my work. Thank you so much. And it is my pleasure to make these videos, and it is my promise to keep making as good videos as possible, to never disappoint you, to always make you stay informed. And even after this war is hopefully over, my YouTube channel will continue. I will not stop making videos. So let's make this a decade years worth of knowing each other, watching each other, and being this small, nice community. So thanks so much. Here is the cup of tea. Here is the final clink clink, and this is when I'm gonna end the live stream after I chug this tea, okay? It's the Russian dude.